Hi guys, my name is Brooke Lopez, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about boards and commissions and how you can get on one. A board and commission is a committee set up by a municipal government that focuses on a specific task force, and you provide recommendations when you serve on that board and commission to the city government to make decisions on upcoming ordinances and different rules that'll be set in place for your city. So I, for example, serve on the Public Arts Advisory Board in the city of Wiley, which is northeast of Dallas. And on that board, we focus on commissioning art pieces, and we also implement festivals that are focused on culture and arts in our city. So that is the public arts in the statement. I was 18 years old when I started serving on that commission, and I'm 21 years old now. I've served as the vice chair on that commission, and I've also served as a volunteer coordinator for them. It's extremely easy to get involved on a board and commission, and you are actually more qualified than you already know. So one of the number one qualifications is that you have to be 18 years old and you have to be a resident of the city that you want to serve in. So for example, I live in Wiley, Texas, and I serve in Wiley, Texas. So the process is really simple. The first recommendation that I give you is to email your city secretary and see what openings are on boards. It's easier to take an open position than it is to push out an incumbent on a board. However, you can go for any board that you choose. It just depends on what you're interested in. A lot of boards can vary from public arts, historic review board, library board, parks and recreation, you name it, and there's probably a board and commission for that. Next step that you need to do is express interest in the application process and give a little bit of background about yourself. Why should you serve on this board? Why are you qualified to do so? And don't let your age stand as a barrier for why you think you're qualified. Your age has nothing to do with the qualification to serve your community. The third step is going to be going into your interview. So when you go into your interview, you want to focus on how public service is important to you and how you can hold yourself to a high standard to serve your community, because when you serve on a board and commission, you are a public official for the city. And for example, your emails become public, your address, your phone number, things about you become public, and you want to make sure that you serve in the best of light because you'll be serving for the city. Last but not least, after you do your interview, you'll most likely either be appointed or not be appointed by the city council. And the appointment process is essentially the city council will bring you up in one of their meetings and they will decide whether or not they want to introduce you to the board. That you don't have to be there for, but you will end up having to do an orientation and a training after you become appointed. The number one benefit of joining a board and commission is the fact that you are able to give back to your community in a titled fashion. You are able to say that you are a public official and you can give back to your community, and it'll look good on your resume while you're still giving back. This isn't just a regular volunteer service. This is something where you are commissioned to help your city grow and prosper. If you're interested about this process or you want to learn a little bit more about joining boards and commissions or ask me about my experience, you can email me at brooklynelisa30@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and have a spelling down in the comments for you guys. So thank you so much and have a great day.